Me mo bi akwaba eba top stories. Minim say me top story squad no. I will say ye pedin ma ye ho. Top story squad no ye omo a eya na wo mo comment e wo ye videos no eso. Ye read the comments na ye mo shout out no. Into no shout out to you or the top story squad. Now, one of the stories I hear PK from the top stories no Frimpong Boateng firing back at Gabby Otchere with evidence. Okay. Let's read the comments and see what people are saying. Felicia Ejay was say Gabby Otchere tried to intimidate Professor Frimpong Boateng with a phone call, but instead got frightened by the professor's no-nonsense tone when he answered Gabby's call. Okay, this is what Felicia J is saying. Tinat and so say, I personally know Professor Frimpong Boateng very well because he worked together with my German Obroni husband who supplies hospital equipment to him for 4 years. Professor is a very good and humble man, but today, because of politics, any fool, any lower street person can talk trash, rubbish to him. I love the way he answered so-called lawyer Gabby Ofuiba. We also want to Gabby Otchere, I don't know. Kingsley Kumi, I say, I love his response to Gabby. Gabby is too arrogant. He thinks he know everything. Way every Kingsley Kumi. Wise up, I say, sorry for Dr. Frimpong Boateng. If you eat in the same plate with dogs, they will finish by kissing you. That's what Gabby is doing now. Okay, Fred Asa. Well, see, Professor Frimpong Boateng should have been the president. Not this man. That is what Fred Asa is saying. James, I say, Professor Dr. Frimpong, please, you accidentally entered a wrong lion's den with the President Akufo-Addo family and clique of nation wreckers and self-seekers. Gabby cannot be near you, not even Akufo-Addo. I was in Europe as a student, like you, when J.J. Rawlings mobilized all embassies to support your cause and funds to allow you to ship your cardio equipment to establish the cardio center at Kolebu. Okay, this is what James is saying. And this story, I think, say, Poadometry has confirmed it, say, if there's one thing, J.J. Rawlings or the pa, the fact, say, Obwa Professor Frimpong Boateng, Eba Ghana, and Oman support, say, Professor Frimpong Boateng, and Fanny Juma, what I say. So people have confirmed that. Okay, Joseph, I say, are you sure this Gabby is a true lawyer? That's what Joseph is saying. And we'll be commenting and Pakunika say, I told, hey, George Asari, you there, George there, oh there, and I'm account, George Asari there. As all no, the comments no what to or sorry, na why control C, control V, control C, control V, now about be posty. Hey, as the NPP government and its people have big problems. This is coming from Adiza Issa Money. Okay. Emmanuel J. or say Professor Frimpong Boateng had found himself with pigs operating in the same mad lake. So who could be cleaner? Oh, your guess is as good as mine. We comment one reply after Obekono. Ne George Asari. I know. I say, my friend, Frimpong Boateng is clean. He did not enter the mud with the other pigs. Okay, we free. Mami Bubu. Okay. I see retrograde amnesia, meaning the person has less of memory for information acquired before the onset of amnesia. Hey, Frimpong Boateng can let an himself say Gabby Otchere or Yaribia friend retrograde amnesia. And obi, are you a doctor or a nurse? And obi trans yes, no. It means meaning the person has less of memory for information acquired before the onset of amnesia. Hey. Okay. Fosu Japheth. I say, if you join a stupid political party, expect something like this. Professor, sorry. Okay, that's what Fosu is saying. George Asari, Baba Betro. I say, where are Gabby's law certificates? Gabby, who has been reading graphic in the UK library, has become a lawyer in Ghana, defending nonsense. If he's a proper lawyer, why couldn't he ask for a political appointment? How can Gabby call Frimpong Boateng silly, Sometimes I blame Frimpong Boateng, a whole cardiologist, for accepting a political appointment from Akufo-Addo, UK junkie, fake lawyer. Okay, this is what Emmanuel Osei is saying. Or say any monkey can be lawyer and as he can pay the government. Nana Akufo-Addo is Galamsey Kingpin. This is coming from the truth must be told. Meaning say George Asari, I comment was here, as he always does. And so this is one of the stories on top stories and there. Now let's move to another story. IMF4. Should we do this story? IMF4 Air Swerve Ghana. IMF4 Air Swerve Ghana. Let's do this story. Let's see what Ghanaians think about it. Hopefully the comments are not much. Hey, commenting it also. Okay. So government, I say obi a friend no government. I say the best way the best way MPP could have achieved this IMF program is to cancel their major flagship programs. Okay. Felicia J will say IMF is a lender, has a duty to ensure its borrowers can pay back any loan taken from IMF. Ghana is defaulting on current loans. Current loans they have taken and chopped. Why should IMF pile on more debt to break the camel's back? They have to get Ghana to restructure its current debt and restart paying back the loans they've defaulted on. He that is down need fear no fall. Okay. TN 5403. Also, the government has given up but can't tell the citizens. They have looted what they want and don't care about anyone. The citizens must devise their means of surviving. Isaac Mensah say the IMF is expecting the government to reduce its size, but the government is refusing to listen. King Sam or say this deal should be approved after 2024 election. Governments in Wanku or say they are not transparent to IMF. Christopher say hello Melody. Banks operate on policies. Ghana has to meet that policy regulation to qualify. One thing you should understand is that the NPP government credibility is compromised. That is why Ken Ofori-Atta is going through hard time with the IMF. The IMF knows the NPP government cannot honor its repayment obligation. Just so you know, this is the first time Ghana is undergoing frustration with the IMF. Ask yourself, it means this government is simply not credible. But your manso now air say yembo omabaso. Why? Because IMF now omode yen yakono. Omode yen ye papa. That's what they are telling us. As the Melodies, put this in your head. Nothing for you, not even $1 from them. Obi asemwa waka travel. Say Ghana yenya $1 pum free IMF for her. Salama to asemwa waka. Okay, salama to mate. Inti Christopher and semwa waka no. No. Salama to nso reply. Mackenzie Ado or say Melody, why blaming IMF? Please tell government to be responsible. We have all what it takes, not involve ours in IMF deal. Okay, Mackenzie Biom. Or say because of MPP, IMF has become a household name, and this is serious. And Melody, stop blaming IMF. Rather, blame the MPP for mismanagement to the economy. Okay, Miss Benz or say I am praying they give the money to us in 2025. Hey. Parker, I say, would you ever give your master's key to a liar, a thief, or unfaithful person? Absolutely no. Nobody plans to fail, but do fail in planning. For the past 6 years, these gangsters has been lying by deceiving the nation Ghana. They have been shouting, we have the men, we have the men. Where are the men? Where, as IMF, have to bring men to Ghana from foreign countries to come and help solve our country affairs. Okay, this is coming from Parker. Miss Benz and so Babesreye. William Henry, I say, manage your economy well. Don't blame the IMF. Careless borrowing and spending have brought us so far. If you cut your coat according to your cloth, nothing like this can ever happen. Okay, Manolo say, or say, Ken Ofori-Atta and this MPP think people working at IMF are very silly like him. You can't create problems asking someone to help you solve it. IMF will frustrate them until they run away. Are they not the very people who said they won't go to IMF tomorrow next? Why chasing IMF tooth and nail today? Okay. Jiku no Grace. Or say you continue to borrow and still want IMF to give you money. Melodies, I prayed that the IMF should not give Ghana any money. Hey, Adiza, I say, very soon they will come out and tell Ghanaians that there is war in Sudan land between Russia and America. That's funny. But see, Melodies, IMF doesn't understand Ghanaian language. IMF will never give Akufo-Addo money because it knows that Akufo-Addo will steal anything. IMF don't give money to the useless Akufo-Addo. I say IMF don't give money to the useless Akufo. I say Melodies, it's Kenofoyata. It's Kenofoyata. He always liar to Ghanaians. Okay, I got and someone no person can no. George Asari, oh dear no. Mama what you say? MPP from Unkosia 4 People's Party in Ezanyawano. Yeah, there's maybe to favorite it. Now, Alex, I say, I don't understand you. You want them to give us free. Why don't you blame the government? Black man always blaming somebody. It's so sad. Okay, so those are the comments. Montreal, your comment box, Nimo. Medase.